So as of today, Silicon Valley Bank is on the verge of a collapse, causing the stock to actually go into a straight free fall, falling over 60% in value. A lot of people right now are freaking out because they think the banking sector is on the verge of a collapse. So we're going to be breaking down what's going on with this company and answering these questions of should you buy this stock? Is the stock market going to crash? So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe. So guys, let's go. All right, so like I mentioned, as of today, the stock is at a straight free fall. Silicon Valley Bank stock fell over 60%, actually causing the New York Stock Exchange to pause trading for this company because everybody was selling it. They do this to help investors and they do this to help the company. It's a win-win because everybody's selling it, so they need to kind of calm the stock down. They need to throw a little water on the fire to cool it down here. But the reason why we've seen so much sell-off is because the company came out and stated it needed to raise over $2.25 billion. Anytime you have that announcement, it's going to cause a whole bunch of panic among investors and among customers. And you may have guessed it, Silicon Valley Bank, most of their customers are tech startups. And so what a lot of people think is going to happen is if you have, a bank, you're only insured up to about 250 grand. And you may have guessed it, a whole bunch of startups have over 250 grand. So people think that it's going to cause payroll, it's going to cause slow growth because these companies are not going to have as much money. You're only insured up to $250,000. Now the FDIC did come out actually and said they're going to take control of the situation, and everybody that has under 250 grand is going to have their funds in a couple of days. But people that have over 250 grand, it could take several weeks because they have to liquidate some of the companies and start selling some of their assets, which is never a good sign for the company. So getting on track of should you buy this stock? Absolutely not. Anytime you have this announcement, why would you want to invest into something like this? I understand you may have that mindset of trying to buy low and sell high, but as of right now, the company needs to raise so much money that it's just better to just stay away from it. Why would you guys want to invest in a sinking ship? I'm not touching it. I think it's way too risky. But is this going to cause panic among investors into other banking sectors and companies? I don't think it will. I think that in 2008, 2009, where we had a whole bunch of banking issues, I think the overall US learned a whole bunch about the banking system, and in even the Great Depression, we've learned a whole bunch. Do I think it's going to happen here in 2023 where the whole banking is going to collapse? I think it's very, very unlikely. Is it something you should take precautions of? I don't really believe you should. I think that the reason why we've seen a lot of volatility and a lot of sell-off from Silicon Valley Bank is because a lot of their investments are into these high growth, tech startups that carry a ton of interest, and they're just loaning out way too much money that they can handle. So I think it's not going to cause a whole bunch of, financial banking collapse. Now, this is still going on right now. We don't know much on how it happened and all the details. We hopefully plan on, getting more information in the next couple of days. Is this going to cause panic among the stock market? Yes. That is a very, very common thing to see. When you have one sector or one company get nervous, you're going to have a whole bunch of other stocks start selling. It's very common because people love their cash. Cash is king, and everybody, if they get fear, if they get some sort of emotion in the market, they're going to sell their stock. And you may have noticed that over the past couple of days, we've seen a lot more sell-off than normal in the stock market, right? We've seen sell-off today, we saw it yesterday, and I think a lot of this just has to do with some continuation in this banking sector. Not to mention, we've seen some volatility from other news, among other sectors of that stock market. But I think that this is the main focus as of right now. And is it something to be worried about? No. If you're an investor, you don't care about these day-to-day volatility spikes. If anything, if the stock market does crash, that just brings a massive opportunity for you and I to buy, stocks at a very, very low affordable price and just sell them higher. don't invest into this individual company. I would rather see you guys invest in the overall, S&P, or, the Dow Jones, NASDAQ, or even some just smart growth stocks, Apple, Amazon, Google, companies that you and I use every single day. But this company, guys, don't touch it. It's way too risky. If anything, look for opportunities for like day trade, swing trades. There could be there, or even possibly shorting this stock. So for me, don't touch it. Way too risky. I'm not even gonna swing day trade it. Don't do it. Too volatile, too risky, guys. But that's what's going on. Right now, we're still learning a whole bunch. I'm sure we'll learn a lot more next week, and we'll break down some more videos for you guys. But that's what's going on as of right now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, do what you guys do. Take care.